All right. YouTube family, what up? What up? Happy Friday. We're going to try this one more time. Friday live cold call role play. All right. So if you are new to the channel, welcome to the Wholesale 2 Million family, where I go live every single Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard, to do a live cold call role play where I jump on the phone with you to help you, man, improve your phone call, your negotiating skills. All right. How to handle seller objections, how to handle pretty much all the rebuttal. All right. How to negotiate so you can improve your phone call negotiating skills so you can take your game to a whole nother level and convert more leads into actual deals and lock more property upline contracts. So let's rock and roll. If this video add any value to you whatsoever, and if you'd like me to continue pumping out these kind of content, then please show your boy King Khang some love. Smash the thumbs up, give this video a share, and let's rock and roll. So, for those of you who don't know, what you do is you punch in your phone number on the live chat, punch in your phone number. I'm going to call you up, all right? And I am going to be the seller. You're going to do what you need to do, all right? And then let's see if you got the skills to close the deal. And then afterward, I'm going to give you some feedback, some tips, some advice to help you, man, improve that phone call skills so you can make that money. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, hit me up on IG. Go to Khang, Khang dot like a period WTM. Let me see here if I can turn off. Yeah, I can't turn off that light. I am ordering some new things, some new lightings. So it's coming home soon. So hopefully this will be a little bit better. And also, too, one more announcement. I am going to go live on YouTube tomorrow at noon. So mark your calendar. I'm going to go live on YouTube tomorrow at noon. I'm going to spend 1 hour sharing with you. For those of you who's new into the game, I'll tell you what wholesaling is, and I'll break down every single step. I'm going to go live on YouTube tomorrow. All right. I'm going to break down every single step, man, to help you take you from where you are right now, and hopefully to give you some nuggets, some tips, all the steps, man, to help you get to that first deal. So you want to join me live tomorrow on YouTube, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard. All right. So punch in your phone number. What? Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. Yeah, I cannot do it tomorrow. Whoops. Okay, so delete your calendar. I can't do it tomorrow. I have to go clam digging. So never mind. Erase that. So anyways, punch in your phone number, man. Let's rock and roll. You know what? Let's do something different. Why don't you punch in your maybe you have a partner, punch in your partner's phone number, your mama, your parents' phone number, your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, and wife. Maybe I'm gonna call them. Instagram family, let's rock and roll, man. Friday live cold call role play. Okay, hold on a second. Let me send this link to Instagram. And you guys, let me see here. Copy the link. So erase that on your calendar. I'm not going to live tomorrow. I'm sorry. Totally forgot, man. The thief of all joy. The thief of all joy is, you guys, don't compare yourself to someone else. Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone chapter 20. Keep focused on your goal. Keep focused on your path. Do your thing. And yeah, just don't compare, man. I sometimes, you know, with social media, it's hard not to start comparing yourself. I catch myself doing it sometime too, and I say, Khang, knock it off, dude. Knock it off, bro. Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
Yes, I got a letter saying you guys want to buy a property. My property.
Hey, how's it going? So my name is Amir, and I'm a local real estate investor, and I'm calling in regards to the property of your property, and I know it's out of the blue, but I was wondering if you're considering an offer on that property.
Yeah, sure. If the price is right.
All right,
Wait,
well,
I'm sorry. So what do you guys do
Go ahead.
again?
So we buy properties in the local area, and we buy
Can you guys
houses
hear
in
him?
cash. There's no real estate agent commissions. We pay all the title and escrow fees. I mean, the best part is we buy completely as is. So
Okay.
just in case we get disconnected, this is a good phone number to contact you with.
Yeah, it is.
All right, and I'm catching you at a good time, right?
Yes.
You have a few minutes.
Yes, I
All right,
do.
sweet. All right, before I get the right price for the property, I have to ask, what is the reason why you're selling the property?
Well, you're the one who's calling me. I didn't call you.
All right. Well, do you have a time frame of when you want to sell the property?
No, not necessary.
All right. All right. Is there any mortgage that needs to pay off?
No, there's no mortgage.
All right. How are the roof? How's the roof, the flooring, windows, everything good? Everything's updated?
Yeah, I mean, everything is fine to me. There's nothing wrong with the house.
All right. All right. How long did you live in the house?
Gosh, I've been here for, man, almost 20 years.
20. Wow. Are you the only one living in the house, or do you have any other? Do you have a wife, kids, anything?
Just me and the wife.
All right. Have you received any offers on the property?
No, you're the first one that calls me and saying that you want to buy a house.
All right. Well, if we were to buy the house in cash, no real estate agent commissions. We pay all the title and escrow fees, and we buy it completely as is. What would you consider a good price for the house?
Well, I've never really thought about buying or selling my property until you call. So I figure, you know what? If the price is right, then yes.
Okay. Well, I'm looking right here at the house on my computer right here. The houses around you. We bought those houses for about $300,000. And would you consider maybe 200?
How do you come up with that offer?
We buy houses around your neighborhood, and some of the houses that we purchased were around that price. So, what would you consider a fair offer for your property?
Well, I mean, I think 200,000 is way too low. I mean, have you guys done your research? I mean, there's a property just down the streets that sold for 275.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, let me ask you this: is the property in good condition? Is there anything that needs to be fixed? Plumbing, electricity, all that good stuff. Everything's up to date.
Are you talking about my property, or are you talking about the other one?
Yes, your property. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, there's nothing wrong with the property at all.
All right. Well, if you ever think about selling that property, you can contact me. I will be more than happy to, speak to you again. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
All right.
Do you guys understand why we do this live cold call role play, right? You guys understand the importance of this, right? Do you guys understand the importance? A lot of you out there, man, you're just going out there and you're just winging it. You're just going out there and you're just winging. Hopefully you will hit something. And yes, eventually you will hit something. It could be 6 months, it could be a year, as long as you don't give up. right? You end up doing a deal, but you shooting to, dude, this call was rough, bro. I mean, okay, from a scale of 0 to 10, let's go ahead and rate our first victim here. From a scale of 0 to 10, let's rate our victim. Obviously, 10 being excelente, 1 being, dude, you need to lock yourself up, bro, and you need to study. Like, you need to watch all of my other Friday live cold call role play and really take notes. Really, really take notes, man. And don't think it's a waste of time. It's not a waste of time. What you're doing right now is a waste of time. Picking up the calls, spending time marketing, right? Spending all that money marketing, going out, driving for dollars, getting seller information, and then you jump on a call and you're like this. How do you expect to convert leads when your calls like this, man? Dude, you honestly, man, you really freaking need to watch all of my Friday live cold call role play and start taking notes. And if you say, "Hey, Kong, well, I don't have the time," dude, then make the investment, right? Check out my King Khang Seller Script. The option is yours, but I'm telling you, you probably should listen to all of my Friday live cold call role play. So from a scale of 0, whoever it is, man, Adrian, dude, you gotta be a joke, bro. An 8, dude, come on, man, shit, bro. A 4, a 2, a 3, like, listen, man, I'm really serious about this. A lot of you, maybe you're doing everything right. You're marketing, you're hustling, but when you get on the car, man, it's just no bueno. You're just no good, man. So, dude, the intro was bad, right? The intro was bad. And the thing is, like, you really don't, and like, listen, when the seller asks you a question, you need to handle the objection. You need to answer the questions and not ignore it. He kind of just ignored the question and then jump onto the next question. And he was just, bouncing all over the place. Okay? So don't ignore the question because, listen, man, you cannot close a seller if you cannot overcome the objection. You have to overcome it and make sure that they understand it. And there's no rapport. Obviously, like you guys heard the call, man. There's no rapport building. It was just straight into question after question after questions. Dude, it should be, okay, hey, Colin, catching at a good time. Oh, fantastic. How's your day going? So, with the whole COVID, when are you getting back to work? Or what do you do for work? All right, build some rapport a little bit, man. And then you need to kind of slow down. All right, bro, you need to kind of slow down. You need to slow down. You need to be okay. So, Kong, beside getting the right price, I understand that's important. Now, beside that, what is another reason that you would consider selling the property? Slow down a little bit, right? You're just way too fast, man. And then when the seller, I said, nothing really beside the price. And then what you want to do, bro, is you want to reframe the question. So, Kong, so I understand. So the only reason why you would consider selling is if the price is right, nothing else. Is that correct? Because a lot of time when you say that, you will get the sellers to start thinking, well, the property's currently rented with the renter right now. I own it for a long time. Then you start to get them talking. And then, man, you didn't get the property address. Well, obviously, you want to confirm. I know you call, right? So this is like you calling me, and it seems like you went straight into the not getting the address. But you got to understand, bro, is that sometimes you got to confirm the address with the seller. Basically, what you're doing is, man, is you're just basically getting things oil up, right? You're just getting things oil up. So start getting the seller to start talking and talking and talking. Confirm the address with the property to make sure it's correct. And then when you get into gather information on the property, man, dude, don't do the work. Let the seller tells you the property. You're like, okay, it's a 4-bedroom. I saw the research here. No, dude, don't do that. Because now you're doing all the talking and the seller's just saying, yeah. Dude, let the seller talk, man. Let them get them more comfortable with you, okay? But anyways, dude, this call here is horrible, bro. Honestly, man, it's horrible, dude. Scale 0 to 10, it's probably uno. Number 1, dude. One for you calling in first. So anyways, that's probably my tip to you, man. And so let's get some other calls on the line, maybe some better ones, so maybe you can get some tips from this video. But that is just my honest opinion on the call, bro. If you don't believe me, go back and listen to the call. You will understand what I'm trying to say. So anyways, punch in your phone number. Let's rock and roll. Let's get another one on the line. If you have a partner, punch in your partner's phone number, or maybe your mama, your daddy. I'm going to try to call them. So let's do a cold call. This time, whoever punching their phone number, when I call you, you're actually calling me. Man, if you can't handle the call where the seller calls you, it's going to be worse if you calling them. So where do we punch in the number? Oh, God, Pedro, dude. You punch it in on the live, man. Okay, whoever I'm calling. Dude, earlier it was so scary. You guys, earlier it was so scary. So, let me tell you something. Earlier, when I logged into my YouTube, and it said that this account has been terminated. I wish I would have took a picture, dude. It freaks me out. But you know what? When I see something like that pops up, you know what's the first thing that goes through my head? The first thing go through my head is you got to understand basically what we're all doing here is we're building our business on someone else's land. And if you have one channel or one following channel, that's why you need to have multiple. If you're into the personal brand and things like that, right? Building your own brand, you need to have multiple. Just an FYI, man. So to me, I think, so when things like that comes up, man, I was like, oh, you don't want to be in that situation. Your partner didn't pick up.
Hello, this is Mr. Massey's personal assistant. Mr. Massey cannot come to the phone at this time. If you would, leave your name.
So I don't know what's going on there. But Mr. Massey, dude, for those of you, at least get your voicemail set up properly. So one, when you start to decide and make a decision that you're going to commit to this business, here's the first thing I would like you to do is that I would like you, when you marketing, when you putting yourself out there, don't put your cell phone number, get another number and then set up the voicemail properly. Set it up properly, man. So that way when a seller calls in, they know that they're calling into someone that buy houses. Hi, this is Kong with We Buy Houses, or hi, this is Kong, whatever your company name is, or you can just say, hi, this is Kong, We Buy Houses. Sorry, I missed your call. Please leave me your name, your phone number, and the property address that you're consider selling or hoping or wanting to sell or get a cash offer, whatever you want to say, and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. Thank you so much, and I look forward to talking to you. Leave a voicemail, something like that. Oh man, let's see here. Okay, I think I got someone here. Everyone, those of you who's watching, if this video add any value to you, you like the Friday Live Cold Call role play, do me a favor. Really helps me out a lot. Is give this video a share and just smash that thumbs up, man. Please. It gets me pumped to drop more free content.
Hey, is Kong?
Hello?
Hey, is Kong?
Yes, who's this?
Hey, Kong. My name's Andres. I know this call is a little bit unexpected, but I'm just calling about a property I believe you own here on Main Street.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you would have to speak louder because I can't hear you.
It's probably the app that I'm using, honestly.
You're calling about my property on Main Street?
Yeah, I know this call is a little bit unexpected, but me and my partners were in the area, and we actually gained an interest on your property. We were looking to purchase 2 to 3 more properties in the area, so I'm just calling to see maybe if you were interested in a cash offer there.
Yeah, so what's your offer?
Oh, so you have been considering selling?
I mean, just within the last month or so, the wife and I was just, talking about possibly selling the property if, yeah, and then just kind of, downsize and buy something smaller.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm sure we can figure something out together. But before we get any further, I want to know if you're the only decision maker on the property, or do you have somebody else also owning the property? You and your wife, maybe?
Yeah, just me and the wife, but I'm having a really tough time hearing you. So if you can speak up a little bit, that's gonna help.
It's probably the app calling. I'm literally screaming. But so are you guys currently living in the property, or is it vacant?
I'm currently living in the property.
Okay, how long have you guys been living there?
Oh man, I mean for about 15 years now.
That's a long time.
But how do you get my phone number? I was wondering. So how do you get my phone number?
Well, when we come across the property, we have a software. So when we come across the property, we enter your property, and if we're lucky, we end up getting your number. If we're not, then it's a miss. But obviously, it was a hit this time. But why's the reason why you guys actually wanted to move?
Well, I mean, I'm just tired of the weather. So maybe I want to move somewhere else where it's nice and sunny.
You guys living somewhere in this very tropical?
Yep, pretty much. Rains all the time.
I hear you. I know that can be very, very scary at times. But
yeah, I'm sorry. This is not going to work out. I'm sorry, you guys. I mean, whoever it is, I was on the phone. Yeah, sorry. It's not going to work out because I can barely hear you. I'm sure the audience not going to hear you, so there's no value there. So let's just move on to the next one. But I honestly don't think that call was very good, bro. The rapport building, it's like, yeah. I don't think it was going to go very good, man. But I apologize, but because nobody can hear you. I mean, there's no point of doing this if no one can hear you. Okay, so let me call somebody else here. Make sure you have your phone on. And
trying to reach does not accept unidentified calls. Please try your call again later.
Whoever punching their numbers, dude, come on, man. Okay, sorry, I need a new app. Yeah, man, you need to do something, bro. Wow, we got a lot of phone number today, man. I like this. I like it a lot. So whoever it is, I'm gonna call. You're cold calling me. So let's get this straight. Can you guys hear that? Hello? Hello? Next, man. Can't, I can't hear anything, man. Come on, man. Oh, my goodness. Oh, jeez. I need some phone number, man. Come on, man. We need to put on a good show, man. For everybody, man. Let's go, man. We need to put on a good show. Punching your phone number, man. Your mommy, your daddy, man. Your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle. Come on, man. Maybe I'm gonna call them. Okay. Hold on, man. Hold on. This thing is going. Okay. So let's see here. Who do I got? Okay. Whoa. Hold on. Dang it. Oh God. Okay, hold on. I think okay, let's at least get a girl on. The ladies always seems to do a little bit better than the boys. Not sure why.
The number you dialed is not a working number. Please check the number and dial again.
Yeah, that is correct. 475. Yes, 475-999. Yep, 2651. Yep, next. Oh my goodness. I don't know how Gary Vee does it where you guys called in. Okay, let me see here. I think I found one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, horsey. Got quite a bit of people today. Oh, I like. Okay, hold on.
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Hey,
Hello?
hey, may I speak to Calm?
Yes, who's this?
Hey, Ms. Calm, my name is Jamal with Primary Investments. Just calling because I happen to ride past some property I believe you own out there on 123 Main Street. Just calling to see if you consider offer on that property, man.
Yeah, I would.
Oh, okay, great. Well, Colin, just to let you know, we purchase properties cash. There'll be no real estate commissions for you. And, you know, the best part is we want the property completely as is. So if you were doing any rehabs to the property, you wouldn't have to do that anymore because, you know, we would take care of all of that. So for offer like that, Colin, do you have time to answer some questions, Colin? I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I mean, I got a few minutes.
Oh, okay, great. Is there someone currently living in this property, Colin?
No, it's actually currently vacant.
Oh, okay, great. Now, are you the sole owner of this property? Like, is there anyone else who owns this property with you?
Just me.
Okay, great. Now, what we like to do now, if what I want to know is like, if we were able to come to a decision today, like on the price, what would you be looking to make a decision, like to actually sell this property, like in the next 3 to 6 months, or maybe sooner?
I mean, if we can agree on the price, I would like to sell it as soon as possible.
Oh, okay, great, great. Now, other than getting the right amount for that property, because I know that's very important, what would be another reason that you would consider selling this property?
Well, you know, I mean, I owned it for a long time. I had some renter in there, and they just kind of move out and trash the place, and I really don't want to go down there and fix it up. I just don't have the time with work and everything.
Yes, sir. Okay, I understand. Now, you said you wouldn't really want to go down there. Do you live in the state or do you live out of state?
I live in the States, but I'm 2 hours away.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. I understand. Now, Tom, let me ask you: do you know what the tax excess value is on this property?
I think the last time I checked, it was around 150.
Around 150. Okay. Thank you for that information. With that in mind, Carl, do you know what other homes, like say in that same condition, like as your home, or even all fixed up, do you know what homes are selling for in that area?
Honestly, I don't. I've no clue. I mean, you guys are the one that calls me and want to buy the property. I'm sure that you probably have all that numbers already, don't you?
Oh, okay. No, sir, not exactly at this moment, Colin. That's why I gave you a call. You know, I just rode past the property. Just want to get some information. I actually don't have the information in front of me, but that's no problem, man. We can take care of that later. Colin, moving on. Can you tell me what's the condition of this property right now?
As far as in like what kind of work it needs?
No, is the property, like, if you had to rate the property right now, like your property A, B, or C, what would you say that the property's in? What level? A being the best, C being it needs some work.
Wait, I'm sorry. So A being the best?
Yes, sir. B, it needs a little. C, we would have to do a lot of things just to bring the home up to 2020 status, because that's what we do with our homes that we do acquire.
I mean, if I were to get, I mean, if I were to have to, if I would have to take get, I think it's probably more like in that between that B minus to C.
Okay, okay, okay. No problem, man. Thank you, thank you. I know that you said you own the property for a while. Have you been able to do any repairs in the last 5 years to the property, such as the kitchen or bathroom, or anything like that?
No, I mean, like I said, it has been a rental for me, and it's been a long rental for me, and my renter just moved out due to the whole, layoff and not having a job, and they just kind of trashed the place and left me with kind of a big mess.
Wow, wow! I hate when it happens, man. I went through that too, man. I understand. The only reason I ask about those repairs, because as investors, we purchase properties at a price. Once we acquire the property and do what we need to do to make a profit on, that's why we try to gather as much information to see how much we will have to spend to get the home up to date. But we're willing to take on those responsibilities of fixing the property. With that in mind, what kind of updates would you or work do you would say that the property would need?
Well, I mean, probably gonna need some new flooring, probably some paint.
Flooring, paint, some paint.
There's
Okay.
there's a couple broken windows, and I think just probably cosmetic, nothing major.
Okay, okay, nothing major. So you would say that HVAC system is up to date, Carl?
Yes, it is.
Okay, 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 great. Okay, so just little cosmetic stuff. You would say to the inside of the property. Would we need to do anything to the outside of the property if we were to acquire this home?
Um, oh man. Oh well, I think it could probably use some landscaping for sure.
Okay, okay, landscaping. Okay, most of our properties that we do acquire needs that as well. Okay, okay, great, great. So if we can come to an agreement on all terms, if everything makes sense, the money makes sense, the our purchase agreement, the time we can close. You said you are in a position to make a decision today, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Great. Now, I'm currently looking at the area what homes I've been selling for. I know you said somewhere around like 150 or what is the tax assessed value. Based off that 150, is that what you're looking to walk away from the home with that 150?
No, I think that the property's worth more than that. Normally, the tax assessed value is probably 10 to 15, or possibly even 20% off of what the property's really worth.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so Colin, what I love to do if I can, because the money's never been a problem for us. The money's literally the easiest part of what we do. If I can, Colin, can I come take a look at the property? Because if the property is what I need, we can close quickly and provide value. I know a lot of people over promise and under deliver. So if I could come look at that property sometime, say today or tomorrow, would that work for you?
Yeah. Yep. That should be fine. I'm actually at the property right now, just kind of cleaning everything up.
Oh, you're actually at the property. Okay. Wow. So what I can actually do, Colin, because like I'm like 30 minutes away. I can meet you there, man. And come check out the property. Now, Colin, I want to tell you now, if I do come out and view this property, I'm coming. I'm coming with in my mind to purchase this property. So I'm coming to lock it up. So, would you if we can't come to an agreement today? Do you have a problem with telling me no?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, if the prices work, yes, I have no problems of saying no.
Okay, great, great. Because I just don't want to come out there, Kong, and waste either your time, most definitely your time, or my time. So I'm coming with the intent to purchase your property today, Kong. And I'm coming with but I'll be by myself. I'm not gonna take too much of your time. Just walk through the property, and I'll be able to give you that cash offer before I even leave, man. If that's fine with you.
Yeah, yes, that's completely fine. Yeah, just just come anytime. I'm gonna be here probably until 6.
Okay, yes, sir, Kong. Well, once again, my name is Jamal. I'm gonna be there within give me about 30 minutes. And I'll be there, Kong. I'll see you soon now, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Bye.
All right, thank you, man.
All right, let's go. All right, family, from a scale of 0 to 10, how do you think Jamal did? Jamal, dude, bro, for number 1, dude, you need to slow the F down. You need to breathe, bro. You need to breathe and you need to slow the F down. Okay? Number 2, bro. Too many okay, dude. Okay, great. Okay, great. Okay, great. Dude, slow down, bro. Slow down. Relax, dude. All right? If it's not a deal, it's not a deal. If the seller is motivated to sell, they're gonna sell the property, okay? If they're not, they're just not. Okay, so you need to just calm down, dude. You need to slow down. And bro, like you to me, you were kind of like everywhere, dude. Right? You were like everywhere. You need to relax a little bit on the call. And what you need to gather information about the property, like how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, square footage, is there any garage, Listen, man, if you can't do this over the phone during this time, I don't care if it's this time or the next time. If you can't, man, you're going to be limited and you're going to be restricted to just your area. You need to be able, man. I mean, virtual, if you can go virtual, man, that's the next step. That's the ultimate to wholesaling. Going out meeting seller, dude, that's like the old way, dude. But listen, dude, you now have no information on what the seller wants, right? You have no price on what the seller wants. You don't have, and you want to go out there and you want to meet the seller. How do you know it's not a waste, right? Like, okay, let me slow down. How many of you think that I was a very motivated seller based on like there was motivate? I'm sorry. How many of you from the call that there was a lot of motivation from the seller? There was a lot of motivation. I was being very easy on the call. I know some of my last Friday live cold call role play, I was really hard, but there was motivation. You got no mortgage amount. How do you know I don't know? How do you know I don't owe more than what the property's worth? Number 2, dude, you got no price. Number 3 is that, I mean, there's a lot, dude. I wouldn't say profit. I would say, hey, as an investor, Kong, I hope that you can understand that we do want to make some kind of a gain when we buy, okay? I don't say profit, bro. I mean, listen, sometimes word really trigger people a certain way. So I try to eliminate all the word that trick people like, oh, they're going to make a profit. Like, profit seems like big. Some kind of a gain, Kong. You just want to make a little bit of gain. And we hope that you can understand as an investor. And then I flip it again. I would say, but in exchange, Kong, I don't just stop there. I don't stop there, man. And if you go back and listen to the call, like a lot of you, what he did, he answered my questions, but never came back with a questions. So I normally say, hey, Kong, I hope you can understand as an investor. And when I say this is when sellers mostly say that they want retail or close to retail value. Or they say, hey, you know what? The only thing that matters is the price. That's when I come in and I say, well, I completely understand, Kong, that obviously if the price doesn't make sense for you, there's no reason why you would sell it. But we hope that you can understand as an investor, we do want to make some kind of a gain when we buy. But in exchange, I don't stop. But in exchange, we're willing to provide you with a quick, hassle-free sale. So hopefully together, we can come together to an agreement on something that's fair, that work for you and for us, and be able to, buy the property from you today, okay? And then the seller would say yay or nay, right? Because I said okay. I end my question or my answer with a question, and most sellers say yeah, okay, yes, I understand, or yes, okay, that makes sense. And then what you do, bro, is you didn't get a commitment, so you were just too rushed at the end, bro. Like you're just too rushy. So Kong, okay, so if you're currently at the property, I mean, I have my schedule open. I mean, I can push the other appointment back since you're at. So you kind of you basically what you want to do, bro, is you don't want to make yourself super available. So what you do here, bro, is you're gonna say, so Kong, I understand that you're at the property. So how about this, Kong? I can push my other appointment back and I can meet you there in actually 30 minutes because obviously since you're there at the property, you know, I just want to rather just meet you in person. If that's what you guys want to do. I don't. I lock my deal up under contract all over the phone. I wholesale all over the phone, never meet the seller, never seen the property. So you would say, okay, so, you know, I can meet you in there in about 30 minutes, Kong. Would that work for you? Yes, that would work. Okay, fantastic. Now, Kong, when I go there, and if we both can agree on a price that works for you and for us, are you ready to get the paperwork done and sell your property? Because I don't want to waste your time or my time, right? And that's where you get the seller commitment. And I don't think you got that commitment toward the end, bro. Because you need to get that commitment. Because most of the time when you don't get a commitment from the seller, what happened is you're not prepping and you're not preparing the seller to make sure that they're ready to go. And a lot of you, what you do is when you go out there, you haven't got a commitment. Guess what happened? The seller's going to say, well, I want to think about it. I don't know if I'm ready. You know, I still got to talk to my husband, my wifey, my mama, my papa, my little chihuahua. You know what I mean? So get that commitment before you spend the time to go out there. And the reason, you guys, listen, man, everything that you have done here, I made all of this mistake. I made all of this mistake, dude. I've been in this game for almost 9 years now. I made all this mistake. I used to go out on every single appointment and come back empty-handed. I couldn't overcome objections. I couldn't lock them up. Never got the commitment. Never got a price. Wasted a bunch of my time. And listen, a lot of you say, well, Kong, you're not wasting time. You're learning. Yes, I understand that. You know, you're learning all of this, right? It's a process. I completely understand that. But what I'm telling you, because on YouTube, nobody did this Friday Live cold call role play. Nobody explained this to me. So I'm telling you that I waste so much of my time going out to appointments. I missed out on other opportunities because I was a one-man show. You know, other appointment took off your time. You got a call comes in. You couldn't pull the trigger quickly. Boom, you lost it to another seller because you don't know how to qualify and filter the lead. So every single one of them, you're like, oh, let me go out. Let me go out. Let me go out. Seller's not even motivated, man. A lot of times, like last week, I talked to a seller, has every single reason to be motivated. Divorce, all right? Haven't paid his mortgage in 3 to 4 months. About to going into pre-foreclosure. Okay? Oh, $6,000, man, back in Texas. And then when I asked him, what does he want? What does he think the property's worth? He said, property's worth about $350,000. I said, okay, so what are you hoping to get for the property then? He said, I can probably do around $345,000, $340,000. There was no motivation in price. To me, there got to be two motivation. Reason why? And a price motivation. Because I have some seller has no motivation why, but in price, they give me a ridiculous price. Like, I mean by ridiculous is they like, yeah, it's worth about $250,000, and yeah, you know, I mean, for a quick sale, I'll sell for $175,000. Anyways, let's move on to the next. Overall, man, that call there, I'm probably going to give you like a 4. There's a lot of improvement, bro. So let's move on to the next one. Elijah B, I know you want to jump on a call, bro, but I think we already did. I think I already did one with you already, bro. I really want to give someone else a chance and opportunities for them to jump on a call. So if you want to jump on a call, man, punch in your phone number. I know I got a slaw. Let's go. Say, let's go, man. So let me get some phone number. Oh my goodness, no phone number. Okay, you know, punch in your partner's numbers. Anybody, punch in your partner's number. Let me call your partner up, man. Let's catch your partner off guard. Punch in your partner's phone number. I mean, like, do you guys really see the importance of talking and negotiating with the seller? Like how important it is? And you wonder why, you know, other people are doing more deals than you. Sometimes, dude, it's not just about the marketing, man. Sometimes it's not about the marketing, dude, especially for those of you who's starting out with very little budget. The only way, dude, you got to get better at negotiating and communicating. Hello?
Thank you for your call. You've reached Home Today Properties. If you're a homeowner looking to sell your property, please leave your name, number, a brief description of the property, along with the address and the zip code, and someone will contact you soon after. If you're an investor looking to purchase a property, please leave your name, number, and someone from Home Today Properties will be contacting you soon after as well. And remember, we purchase properties in any area. Size doesn't matter. Condition doesn't matter.
Size doesn't matter, guys.
Thanks for calling.
So I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. I watch too much TikTok. So the voicemail, I think the voicemail is good, right? I think they're setting up for building cash buyer. They're building up cash buyer and getting sell at the same time. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I specifically wouldn't use, I know that their company name is Home Buyers, but I think in the voicemail they said, I wouldn't use the word home when I talk to a seller. I use the word house or I use the word property. House is attachment. I mean, home it's like an attachment. So you know how people, you know, so I don't use the word home when I talk to seller, and I don't use the word contract. I say agreement. So it doesn't matter, man. Coming from an Asian dude, yeah, somebody's gonna believe that. All right, man, let's rock and roll. No, dude, let's get over that. Oh God, I don't know why I did that. But anyways, I need some phone number, man. Let's get one more on the call and let's rock and roll. I really want to keep this under 1 hour so that way my VA can come in and actually edit some of these. So let's rock and roll, man. So let's see. Phone number. Okay. Nobody. Oh my goodness. Oh. Dude, I think I just call you, bro. Richard, I think I just call you, dude. Yeah, I think I just call you, dude. I'm gonna give it another shot. Hello?
Hi, Khang.
Yes, who's this?
Hey, my name is Rich C. I know this call is a little bit out of the blue. I apologize for that. I was calling about a property I believe that you may own over on 123 Main Street. And just giving you a call to see if you'd be interested in receiving a cash offer on your property there.
Yeah, I might entertain an offer, but how do you get my phone number?
Okay, good question. Let me make sure is this the best number to contact you at in case we get disconnected?
Yes, it is.
Okay, great. Yeah, you know, these phones can be finicky and sometimes they disconnect for no reason. But yeah, you said how'd I get your phone number?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good question. We actually use a software called LexisNexis. Whenever, you know, we're interested in a property, and we just enter in the address to the property. And sometimes we get lucky and actually get a phone number
which I'd rather, reach out and call versus, sending out a postcard. I'd rather talk to a live person and, build a little rapport with you. So, yeah, that's pretty much how we got your phone number.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just pretty much how something that we use because, like I said, I like to talk to people. But yeah, so you did mention that you would consider an offer.
Yeah, I mean, I would entertain an offer. So what it is?
Okay.
So what's your offer?
Okay, good question. Good question. That all depends on. First, I just need some very brief information about your property. That way, I can give you the most educated offer that I can that works for both parties involved, meaning you and my company as well. Let me ask you this: do you own the property free and clear?
No, there's a small mortgage on it.
Do have a mortgage on it?
Mhm.
Okay, that's not a problem. That's not a problem at all. By chance, would you happen to know what you have remaining on the mortgage that's left that we would be assuming?
Why does that matter?
Way, as I mentioned, so that way we can give you the best offer that we can, and to make sure we're in the same, we're in the same ballpark. Because overall, like I said, we want both parties involved to walk away from closing happy, and we definitely want you to be able to walk away with whatever we agree to, net profit in your pocket, not a dime less, not a penny less. So with that being said, would you happen to know what you have remaining on it?
I don't think the mortgage has anything to do with the price that you're going to offer me on the property. I'll be the one that's going to take care of paying off the mortgage.
Okay. Well, I do understand that, but with that being said, the purchase amount that we would offer you would include the amount that's due on the property. And the best thing is that's not something that you would have to take care of yourself. It's actually taken care of at closing, meaning the title company would pay off your loan holder for you, and that's one less worry that you would have to worry about. All you'd have to worry about is at closing, having your money wire transferred, or you could either receive a check the day of closing. So it's not something that you would have to physically go call your bank or your loan company and pay off yourself.
Okay. I mean, okay. So what's your offer?
Okay. Again, that's a great question. So I would just need some brief information about the inside of your property because my guys, when they went past, they did see the outside, but obviously, we have never seen the inside of your property. So I just need just some little brief details about the inside. For example, how many bed and bathrooms does the property currently have?
So you're calling me to buy my property and make me an offer on it, but you have no idea anything about the property?
Oh, actually, we have information about the property, but sometimes, public records can be wrong. And also you have sometimes where, I'm a homeowner myself, and I just recently added an addition to my property. Like I added a bathroom in the basement, and right now I'm pretty sure if you were to go on public records, it wouldn't show up. So, so it's those kind of things. That's why we asked the homeowner himself, okay, hey, even though it says it could be a 3-bedroom, 2 baths, he may have added 1 extra bathroom. So that's why we asked, that way we can make sure we get the exact. So that way we can give you the most educated offer that we can that makes sense for both parties involved. Does that make sense, Colin?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, not a problem. So, how many bedrooms does the property have?
It's a 3-2. I mean, I haven't done any changes since I bought the property, so it's whatever you see on. It's probably correct. It's a 3-2.
Okay, it's a 3-2. So you've done no renovations whatsoever to the bedrooms, bathrooms.
No.
Okay, not a problem.
Let me ask you this: as far as the roof, about how old is the roof and what condition is it in?
The I think the roof is about 15 years old.
About 16. Alrighty. And are you currently occupying the property now?
No, it's actually vacant. I just got some renters that just moved out, and I'm thinking about cleaning it up and possibly re-rent it. And then I got a call from you, and maybe you make me a good offer where I'll just sell it instead.
Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. That's actually not a problem at all. Now, let me ask you this: um, from your knowledge, are there any taxes that's owed on the property?
No, there's no taxes sold.
No taxes. Okay, not a problem. How about any liens? Are there any liens that may be on the property that's holding over that you think?
Not that I know of. No.
Okay. Okay, not a problem at all. Now, I know you mentioned that you are interested as long as the price is right, which is not a problem. Besides the price, what would be another reason that you may consider an offer on your property?
Well, like I said, my renter's moving out, and I think about cleaning up and re-rent it, or possibly just sell it. I mean, if just make me an offer on it, and if it's
Okay,
and if it's good, I'll sell it. If not, then I'll just keep it as a rental.
no problem at all. Let me ask you this, Kong. As of now, do you know what the properties in your area are selling for?
I mean, you guys said
And
that.
and let me reframe that so you can it can make like a little more sense. Like properties that are like yours, do you know what they are selling for? That are kind of like same square footage, bed and bath. Do you know what they're selling for as is right now?
I mean, you guys are the professional. I mean, shouldn't you know that?
Yeah, we definitely know that. We definitely know that. But I just always like to make sure that my sellers are up to date with as much knowledge and information that we have. Again, so that way you're not in the dark on anything. And if it's a situation where you may not know the price of what your properties are going for, then I can educate you on that and help you out. That way you'll know that you're getting the best offer that we can give you. Does that make sense, Colin?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I have no clue what things are selling for or what my property's worth. I was hoping that maybe you can just make me an offer on it.
Okay, okay, not a problem, not a problem. Let me ask you this, Con. I know you did mention that you possibly would sell it. Have you considered putting your property on the MLS and selling it to a realtor?
No, I don't think that I want to go that route. Just because
Okay,
I'm not going to pay a 6% commissions to someone that's just going to list my property.
okay, okay. Yeah, I definitely understand that. Yeah, I remember when I had purchased my first property and I had to sell. I had thought about the same thing and didn't want to go through a realtor. I'm like, maybe let me try and do it on my own and sell it myself. Let me ask you this, Con. If you didn't want to go the realtor route, is that something you would consider selling your property yourself?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna go and head and sell it, yes, I'll probably go ahead and put a for sale by owner sign um on the yard.
Okay, okay. Well, I do know one thing I do know about the properties in the area right now. Properties that are similar to yours are selling for $100,000, and that's in as is condition without no work done to it whatsoever. With that being said, Kong, let's see. Is that something you would consider?
No, that's way too low. I mean, the tax assessed value on the property is already at like I think 150.
Okay. Okay. Now, one thing about the tax assessment on a property, it's not as accurate as what the as-is value of the property is. So it's always slightly off by 10 to 15% of what's listed. For example, if you were to go with a realtor, let's say, um, they wouldn't sell it for what the tax appraisal is coming back at. You know, it would still be what the market is asking for your property, which would be $100,000. Let me ask you this, Kong. You did mention that, you know, you had a renter in the property and that you were looking to also sell the property if the price is right. With that being said, that, you know, it sounds like you've thought about this for a little time now. You've had a little time to think about it. What does that number look like to you? Like, what would you see yourself walking away with from closing net in your pocket?
Well, I can certainly tell you that's not gonna be 100. I'm not gonna get, I'm not gonna give my property away. I know that it's worth more than that. So why don't you just make me the best offer that you guys can possibly can? Because 100, yeah. I mean, I think that we should just end the call if that's your offer.
Well, no, it's not my offer, but I do want to make sure that I'm able to give you the most educated offer that I can. And I also want you to just try and keep in mind, just for me on my end, that, you know, me and my financial partners, that we are real estate investors and we do invest for a gain. And even with that being said, we still want it to be an educated offer for both parties involved. Does that make sense, Tom?
No, because you just mentioned the offer was 100,000, and now you're saying that's not your offer. You know what?
No. Let me clarify. I didn't say that our offer was 100,000.
So what is your offer then?
Properties are being sold similar to yours for $100,000 in as-is condition.
Okay, so then what's your offer?
Well, my offer is, with that being said, with the property selling at $100,000, is that something that you would consider, given, let's say, I know you mentioned that you didn't want to deal with realtors and having to pay realtor fees and commissions. One of the benefits of working with us, Kong, is that you don't have to worry about paying any realtor fees. There's no commissions you would have to worry about. Also, you wouldn't have to put another dime in the property, even if you were considering to fix it up. I know you said that you wanted to clean it up a little bit and possibly get another renter in. With us, you don't have to even worry about cleanup. We take care of all of that. And what we agreed to would be exactly what you walk away with, net profit in your pocket. So again, you wouldn't have to worry about any realtor fees, no commissions. We would buy the property as is. You don't have to fix it up, clean it up, anything. Now, with an offer like that, Kong, is $100,000 something that you would consider?
I think I was very clear. 100,000 is just way too low. All right, if that's your offer, just forget it. All right, because the tax assessed value on it is 150. I'm not going to sell for 100,000.
You were breaking up there, Kong. Can you repeat that for me?
I said that I'm not going to sell for 100,000. If that's your offer, just forget it. Okay, the tax assessed value on this property is it's around 150. I'm not going to sell for $50,000 less than the tax assessed value.
Okay, let me do this, because I definitely want to help you out here, Kong, and I am on your side.
No, you're not. I mean, you're basically making me an offer of 100,000 on my property. I'm not going to take 100,000 on my property. If you talk to your partner, you guys can come up with a fair offer, then a fair price. I'll sell it. If not, then just forget it. Okay. So call me back. So call me back when you have an offer, a better one. Thank you. Bye.
Here's what I want to do, because I definitely want to work with you, Kong. I'm definitely willing to work with you, and as I said, I am on your side, definitely. And I want to make it a win-win situation for all parties involved. I'd like to talk to my team manager and see if I could get 110,000 approved. This is something that I've never done before, but I do believe in the potential.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna waste your time, my time. You know what? Just go ahead, do whatever you need to do, and call me back with another offer. Bye. Man, that call, man. Oh my God, dude. Okay, let me tell you guys something. Okay, when it comes down to negotiating, you need to slow the F down, dude. So Kong, dude. Okay, so first of all, man, you missed out on a lot of stuff, dude. So Kong, so what? So the tax assessed value, that's a 150. Okay. Now, so are you looking to get that price? Are you looking to get more? Are you looking to get less? When I said, hey, I'm not gonna take 100,000. Boom, just go ahead and say this. Okay, Kong, so I understand 100,000 is too low for you. Then what would you consider? Then just stop, dude. Dude, it's just that short little phrase. Then what you would consider selling it for, Kong? And shut the F up, dude. Dude, it's just too much, bro. It was just too much, and I think your pitch is not solid enough. Let me tell you what I mean by this, okay, my bro? What you need to do is you need to say, okay, so Kong, I just want to let you know that, we do buy the property in as-is conditions. I understand that there's some work and repair that needs to be done to the property. No problem. We'll take care of all that for you after we buy the property. So will you take whatever you want from the property? Whatever you don't want, you don't have to worry about it. We will take care of it. Now, if you want to keep it as a rental, you're probably going to do some repairs. And I understand that's another option that's another route that you can go, which is not a problem. If we can agree on a price that works for you and for us, great. If not, not a problem at all. Now, what you're doing is you're pushing the seller away. You're making the seller a little bit more comfortable to give you a price. So, Kong, so with that, being said, what's the least that you would consider selling your property for? Okay. I think you jumped too quickly into start analyzing everything for the seller instead of asking the seller to give you the information. You start jumping in, you're like, yeah, I did some research, things are selling for this and this. So, Kyle, I understand that I understand that you don't know what the property is similar around selling for. But what's the tax assessed value on the property? That would have helped you, bro. That would have helped you from giving a price to the seller. So I would have said 150. Every seller, bro, would know what the tax assessed value is. But typically probably sells 10 or 15% more than what the tax assessed value is. Okay, no problem. So, Con, so what are you hoping to get? Like, how much more do you want for the property based on the tax assessed value? Man, on the first call, you don't negotiate with the seller. All you're doing is that you are just making the seller to give you a number, to give you a price, and to see if there's motivation in price. And bro, whoever it is, just comment in that the beginning of the call was good. Dude, the beginning of the call was horrible. You know why it's horrible, bro? You did exactly what House Buying Brian talks about on one of our IG Live. You went straight into and said, hey, Con, what color panties are you wearing, dude? You literally went straight in and said, hey, Con, is there a mortgage on the property? Dude, no rapport building, no relationship building, no, hey, so Con, tell me a little bit about the property. Blah, blah, blah. Tell me a little bit about what's going on. You went into and you straight and you be like, okay, you think, dude, you think that the seller's gonna say, yeah, it's a rainbow. Bro, like that's the biggest mistake, dude. You don't do that, dude. You don't do that, man. You build the rapport and see how comfortable, get the seller to relax, get the seller to like you. And then you go in and you say, hey, what color? Is it blue? Is it pink? Is it lime green? What's your favorite color? If you tell me the color of your panties, I can tell you what your favorite color is. So, bro, I mean, overall, okay, let's ask the family. From a scale of 0 to 10, how do you think he did? Let's rock and roll, man. 0 being obviously horrible, 10 being good. Scale 0 to 10, let's go. And I think we're going to wrap this up. Man, I'm telling you, man. I mean, on this Friday Live cold call role play, I try to be like a nice seller, an easy seller to talk to, but you guys still couldn't convert, right? You guys still couldn't convert the lead. Couldn't set a solid appointment. And you're complaining about my other Friday live cold call, my other Friday live cold call role play. Those are the kind of seller that you probably going to run into the most. Make me an offer. You know, if you don't have an offer, they just hang up on you. Screw you. Don't call me again. And the biggest thing that on this call here, here's what I see. I see every single one of you said, so how do you get my phone number? Oh, you know what? I got a property address. We went through the skip tracing company and we skipped you up and we trying to see blah, 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 blah. Dude, I wouldn't say that, dude. I mean, how weird does that sound? Does that sound a little weird to you guys when a seller say, well, you know, I got your property, then I went to this company to skip trace it and to get your phone number? Dude, that sounds like a stalker to me. All right. And for those of you who got my King Khang Seller Script, man, you know that I say, hey, Khang, that's a great question. I actually was giving a list of qualified property, not home. I was actually giving a list of qualified property owner to call to see if they have a house or a property that they're interested in selling. I'm glad that I reached you, that you're in a position where you would consider getting a cash offer from us. So that's great. So now let me ask you, so what is the property address? You see, I don't stop there. You see how I don't stop there? I just continue and jump into another questions. And that's how you maintain control of the phone. And well, a lot of you, and then I know some of you will ask me, so where do you get the list? Khang, unfortunately, I don't have the answer to that. That's actually in our research department. They gave this list to me, and my job is actually just to call, right, everybody on this list and to see if they have a property that they might, consider selling or receive a free, no risk, no obligation cash offer from us. And we typically can do that within the next 24 to 48 hours if I get all the information that I needed from you, okay? And then I end it with a question. Do you see that? Okay. Sure. Okay, fantastic. So, Khang, I am catching you at a good time, right? Yes, you are. Perfect. So, what is the property address that you are consider selling? Well, you call me. Don't you have that? Well, I just want to make sure that I can confirm and get the correct address from you. Most of the time when we call, man, I don't know about you guys. Maybe you're just doing one property at a time. When we call, no. Unfortunately, Khang, I don't have. The only thing I have is the phone number. I don't have the property address. Like I said, I was just calling to see if you have a property that you would consider selling. And that's where you start to get the seller to talk. All right, you guys, man, I really hope that this Friday Live Cold Call Roleplay really adds some value to your life and to your business. Hopefully it doesn't waste your time. If it does add value, please show me some love. It really helps out the YouTube algorithm. Smash the thumbs up. Give this video a share. Get some more people onto the Wholesale to Million family. And let's go make that money. So let me see here. Overall, man, overall, yeah, man. Yeah. That call, bro, like a 4, dude. Like the intro was horrible, bro. So I think you need to work on your intro, bro. You shouldn't jump in and ask for the mortgage. I think that should be later down the road, And for those of you, if you want to save your time, if you don't want to go through the Friday Live Cold Call Roleplay and start taking notes and come up with your own script, if you want something solid, I'll show you how to talk, how to negotiate, how to communicate, and most importantly, man, how to get a bigger spread on your wholesale deal. To get a bigger spread, number one is that you got to make sure you're in a certain market, which means this kind of market you can find all across the country. So if you're in a market where the ARV is 50, 60, 70,000 on to buy a property, you're likely your average wholesale fee is probably between 5 to 10. I like to tell people, since you're going to spend the time and the effort and the work, everything is the same. Why don't you go into a market where the property ARV is more of 100 to 400 Gs? Those are the place you can get a bigger spread. But most importantly, not just the market, man, but to get a bigger spread on your deal, you need to know how to negotiate. If you're a good negotiator, man, a good communicator, and that's how I get such a big spread on my wholesale deal. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram, hit me up on IG, Khang, KHANG .like WTM. I posted a check yesterday. That's for 33G. And that's with me paying the closing cost for the seller, paying the realtor commission. It would have been a 50. I think it would more have been close to a 45K wholesale deal. And you know why I get that biggest spread? Negotiating. Asking the seller is sometimes it's not about what question you ask, but how do you ask the questions, build that good rapport with the seller to get the seller to come off on price for you. So if you want to save time, if you want to get it handed to you, link is right below. Check out my King Khang Seller Script. Use the promo code WTM. Get a 25% discount. Promise you. Best investment you ever made. Not just because I'm trying to sell it to you. You don't have to buy it. Listen, you don't have to buy it. You can go and watch all my Friday live cold call role play and just take notes and put a script together. I'm sure that you can probably find all the information there, man. This is just for those of you who say, Khang, I got the money. I freaking don't want to waste my time. I'm ready to rock and roll. It's really for those people. Because I understand, man, to get what you want in life, you either pay with time or you pay with money. When I first started, man, I did the freeway. All right? I did the freeway. Get all the freeway, wasting my time getting it. Yeah. If that's what you have, that's what you got to do, man. The intro was fine, but other was not. Dude, the intro was not fine, dude. If you go back and you listen to the call, the intro was not fine. The intro was like, "Hey, Khang, is there a mortgage on the property?" He talks a little bit and then went straight into that mortgage, dude. I think when you cold call, it's really a numbers game, but I think you're moving way too quick in the call to quality. Like you're trying to qualify too quick. It should have been better. Anyways, thank you so much, you guys. I'm going to find a day where I will jump on YouTube and do a live stream for 1 hour just to break everything down. If you guys like that, comment in below. Breakdown as far as in wholesaling, giving you kind of a step guidance, just to give you kind of a more details of what you need to do. Right now too is, I might do that maybe on Instagram someday as well. But Armin, please do that. Yes, I mean, I would take an hours out to actually jump on and actually do that for you. If those of you who wants it, please comment in, let me know. Smash that thumbs and let's rock and roll and let's go get this money. Happy Friday, everyone. I want to say thank you so much for each and every single one of you. I truly, really, really appreciate all the love, all the support, helping the channel grow. I really want to take it to a whole nother level and really move this growth a little bit faster and a little bit quicker. So I am going to buy some lighting, making it a little better. Thank you so much, you guys. Take care. Have a great rest of your day and go get that money.